This uniform This uniform symbolizes living up to a higher standard. To the Army National Guard soldier, earning it represents a commitment to a nearly 4th-century tradition of vigilance. To don this uniform in the Army National Guard is to be a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. Join us in a timeless tradition of selfless service at NationalGuard.com.
Not all tires are created equally. Some tires take 50 to 60 more feet to stop, and you don't need that on our Montana wintry roads. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Helena and let our knowledgeable team help you find the right tires for you, your family, and your vehicle this winter season. Point S Tire and Auto Service, keeping our roads safer one tire at a time. Make sure to ask about our best price tire match guarantee.
Make Montana City Grill and Saloon your choice for family dining and sports bar fun.
the game of the week. Brought to you by the Montana Chevy dealers. And sponsored by First Interstate Bank. The Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Pepsi. Wayland Tire. And Opportunity Bank.
And welcome everyone to the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College. This is the game of the week, and this is the Frontier Conference Championship. Rocky Erickson alongside Joe McMahon. It's the Carroll College Saints, ranked 8th in the nation, up against Montana Tech, ranked number 14. The fourth time these two teams have played this season. Joe, they know each other fairly well.
Like we said, talking a few minutes ago, it's like playing against your brothers in the backyard, and there's no surprises. You know what they're going to do. So.
And how about the way Tech got into this championship game? Diallo with a bucket, which is 3 seconds to go to get by MSU Northern and get into the title game. It's been a while since the Orediggers last won a Frontier Conference title.
Yeah, it's since 1999, and no, I wasn't in high school then, Rocky, but yeah, it has been a long time. And for Carroll, they've been in it the last 4 years. This is their fourth straight year, losing the last 3, so they're hungry as well.
So win or lose for either team, they will still advance the NAIA playoffs.
Yeah, now that's going to be outstanding. That's going to be the round of 64, starts right here on this court, March 11th and 12th.
It's going to be exciting. They play for the championship tonight here in Helena. Carroll College up against the Orediggers of Montana Tech.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles, or current competitive owners get $3,250 total value on this Silverado. See your Montana Chevy dealers.
45 years, 2 packs a day. It's like $80,000. I thought I was just hurting myself until I fell asleep in a chair with a cigarette. The whole house went up. I lost it all. I knew smoking was expensive, but I never thought it would cost me everything.
At Opportunity Bank, we've been around for a while. 100 years, in fact. And in that time, we've weathered some storms, seen some changes. And while that's no small feat, we don't measure success in time. We measure it by the impact we've made. We measure it by the success of the families, communities, and businesses we've served. After all, to us, there's no better investment than the people of Montana. Here's to the next 100 years.
At Wayland Tire, it's service first, quality always. Performance, pride, and passion, 3 things that define the rich legacy of BF Goodrich Tires and the lasting partnership that we've shared over the years. Like the ever-popular BF Goodrich KO2 tire and all the Advantage TA line of tires, stop in and talk to your local performance experts at Wayland Tire and get set up with the right type of tires from the company that invented performance, BF Goodrich.
Wayland Tire. We know tires.
What a great atmosphere here at the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College for the Frontier Conference Men's Championship game. Joe, this is a packed house. I'm afraid to stand up. Somebody might take my seat.
Yeah, if you leave, I can't reserve it for you, buddy. Somebody's going to be in it, and I'll be working with somebody new, so don't leave.
The Saints of Carroll College, 28-3 on the year. They've won their last 8. And they have won 11 of their last 12. For the Diggers of Montana Tech, they're 25-6 on the year. And they are led by number 1, Diallo, who scored the winning basket in that semifinal game. And Taylor England, he leads his team in rebounding blocks. He shoots 65% from the field. For Adam Hyatt, he has never won here at Carroll College. The Saints have won the last 13. The last win for Tech here in Helena February 13th, 2004, when they won 79-78. Tech looking for their first Frontier Conference title since 1999. They shared the regular season conference championship with Carroll, their first since 1994. And Joe, in the dark, you look a lot better.
Yeah, I got a face for radio, but yeah, the Carroll starters look to be pretty much the same, except Slavonkin is going to start tonight. He didn't start Friday, Rocky.
Jovan Slavonkin, he's up for the National Player of the Year award, the Bevo Francis Award. Leads his team averaging 20 points a game. Shamrock Campbell, number 22, he has been outstanding. He's hit 53 threes this year. There's Andrew Cook, the 6'4" freshman out of Huntington Beach, California. And the man himself, Jovan Slavonkin. He is one of the best players ever to play here in the Frontier.
He's outstanding. He's fun to watch. Shamrock Campbell, the glue that keeps this team together.
Johnny Hillman has been outstanding. Johnny Hillman, he has only missed 8 free throws all season. And then there's Brendan Temple, number 32. 6'8" junior out of Castle Rock, averaging 9 points a game. Temple has started all 32 games this season. They're coached by Kurt Paulson. 4 seasons, 101 wins, 28 losses. You average over 25 wins a season. And it's a simple question, Joe. How in the world, there he is, Coach Paulson. How does Carroll keep him here?
I don't know. In the first year that he was here, he went to the national championship game. So you can't really, how do you top that? I guess you win it the next year, but I'll tell you what, he's very talented. He's done a great job. Took what Dr. Carson Cunningham started here and just kept it rolling. And he's done a great job for the Carroll community.
Greg Morrissey, the official, is going to throw it up. One of the other officials is Kevin Plato. It is his birthday today. The Frontier Conference Championship game is underway. Drew Hughes will bring it up. Diallo. They take it down low. Man-to-man pressure put on. England tries to get open, and England is fouled, and they're going to go to the free throw line early. We've got the Tech student section to my right, the Carroll student section to our left, and then Carroll dignitaries such as Mike Van Diest directly in front of us.
So we'll be making it up most of the time. You can't really see the floor.
I'm missing about half the floor here, so I'll be following
watching
the
monitor.
screen.
Right,
England is 74% free throw shooter in the season, leads his team in rebounding, blocks, and he almost shoots better from the field this year. 65%, number 1 in the Frontier, and that is 17th best in the nation.
Out of Helena High School, so he's coming back home.
And second shot is in, and
looks like some full court pressure put on by Montana Tech to get Carroll out of their rhythm here offensively.
Diggers are on the scoreboard first.
And they drop right back to man-to-man. Both teams will play a lot of man-to-man. Carroll rarely plays zone.
Shamrock Campbell on the drive against Bellish. Kicks it out to Cook.
They're going to pound it to Temple. They want to start that down low quickly.
Temple lost it, gets it back.
Left
Temple
hand.
spins. How do you stop that, Joe?
Yeah, England had trouble with that back on February 10th when they met here. He couldn't stop that little left sweet hook, and a lot of people can't. Temple's really talented.
Game 32, and Temple has started all 32 of those games this season. Diallo.
Great defensive play.
Jovan.
Yeah, Jovan
with the block.
Savlankin doesn't get enough credit for his defense. He's pretty talented on that route too.
Jovan cuts in traffic. He threw that one up too hard. And it's going to be Tech basketball. It's standing room only in the PE Center.
Don't you love the first 10 minutes of these games because the kids are so amped up and they're they just get after it. It'll take 10 minutes before they settle in.
Diallo will bring it up. He was a hero in the semifinal victory against MSU Northern. Scored it with 3 seconds left. Bellish throws it hard down low. Taylor England with a basket.
Yeah, great pass by Caleb Bellish out of Manhattan. He just threaded the needle and it was caught. England caught that ball. It was a hard throw.
Shamrock on the drive.
Great basketball game. Two very good coaches.
They met 3 times during the season. The Saints won 2 of the 3. Hillman takes it all the way down to the baseline, and he is fouled.
The officials trying to keep control of this game. They don't want it to become too physical, Rocky. We mentioned that Adam Hyatt's never won here. Kurt Paulson's never won in Butte. So, in fact, Savlankanen and Shamrock Campbell and Lieberg, the seniors on this team, have never won in Butte.
It is a rivalry game, isn't it?
Boy, it is. If it's chess, it's a rivalry game with these two.
Hillman, Campbell, Tech player down. England will clear the boards. Diggers up by 1. They got it. Diallo, he'll drive the baseline in traffic, and the foul. Boy,
that's 2 on Hillman.
They're calling it tight, aren't they?
Yeah, that's 2 on Hillman if it's him. And boy, they need him in the game. He has been lights out, one of their best players the last half of this season.
Adam Hyatt.
He's going to have to sit down. So Garrett Long, the freshman's coming in.
Last year, Adam Hyatt's team, they won a school record conference 12 wins. This year, they topped that with 13 wins. 3-pointer on the way. Yes.
Bellick.
Caleb Bellick.
Nice shot. Tech off to a fast start, 6-2, and they got off to a fast start February 10th as well before Carroll warmed up. We've got a whistle. This one's on England. The officials are calling it close. You mentioned it, Rocky. They're not going to let them get away with a lot here.
Very tight. It's a different offense and defense without Okeke.
Yeah, it definitely is. One of the things for Tech they have going for them is they're 11 men deep, and Coach Idle will play all 11.
Shamrock will drive. Shamrock has nowhere to go. Jovan. Long ways away from the basket for Jovan Savlankanen.
Darius Collins, a very, very talented defensive player.
Hard to believe there was no foul there.
Yeah.
Shamrock tries to drive on Collins. And shot clock down to 1.
Yeah, that was a shot Temple didn't want to take. That was out of his range.
Diallo quickly brings it up the other way.
Carroll still man-to-man.
Diallo forces his way inside. In trouble. Caleb Bellish will drive with the bump. Bellish rises and fires no.
Good defense by Cook that time. He stayed right with him and got a hand in his face when he went up for the shot. Cook sometimes gets too close and the offensive players go around him.
We played 3 minutes of the title game, and the Saints have only made 1 field goal. Temple's going to back his way in. Temple lost it. England's in. They swing it on the inside. Long comes off the bench with a big bucket for the Saints.
He's 6 what?
Darius Collins.
Yeah. Timeout.
We got a timeout. It's a 5-point lead for the Diggers here in the title game.
At Rocky Mountain Credit Union, we call this community home, just like you.
That's why we take a locally focused approach for our members.
Your financial success is our primary goal.
Whether you're refinancing your home,
buying a car,
starting a business,
or just need help with a checking or savings account,
we'll give you the financial tools you need to grow.
At Rocky Mountain Credit Union, we're here for all life events, big and small.
Stop by your local branch or visit rmcu.net to learn more.
While students around the world found their education on pause due to the pandemic, Carroll College's holistic nursing program allowed me, safely, to star in a play, serve as a student senator, work on my right hook, ski with my friends, and in the midst of the pandemic, prepare to join the front lines. Through a world-class simulation lab and a program renowned for excellence, Carroll College kept my education on track and in person. Carroll College, not for school, but for life.
And Darius, 3-pointer for Tech. It's not quite March, Joe, but it's March Madness here at the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College in this Frontier Conference Championship game.
Who needs Duke, North Carolina? We're having a good time here. That's right.
Just like Cameron Indoor Arena.
Yeah, that's right.
Andrew Cook on the inbounds. Full court pressure will be put on.
Yep. Little 1-2-2 full court trap. Carroll breaks it. Tech will drop back man-to-man, pick him up man-to-man. It just shortens that shot clock for Carroll.
Shamrock from the outside.
Chico's
in for the first time. Chico will drive, and England almost got the block. Tech with a 5-point lead.
Bellich.
And Tech has it. Bellich with the 3-0. Jovan will clear it out. Jovan averages 11 rebounds a game. All he's done this year is lead his team in scoring, rebounding, #1 in steals and assists.
There he goes.
And Jovan couldn't get that with a drop, gets his own rebound. Jovan scores for the first time of the game.
So Bellich switched over on him. Collins had him. Bellich switched, and Jovan went right to the hole.
You got a 3-point game, 15:41 left to be played. In the first 20 minutes of this Frontier Conference title game. And Carroll College, they've won 8 tournament titles. Their last one was 2018. The first one was 1977. And the conference tournament started in 76. Eastern Montana College, now MSUB, won that. Tech has won 7 conference titles. And the last one they won was in 1999.
Zelakak is in the game, and so is Guy Pedra for Carroll. Substitutions.
Diallo. And they're going to pick him up quickly. Great drive. Hughes. Block.
We're out.
From behind. Duslocken with the block. Taken away.
Hughes.
3 short by Hughes. Carroll has never led. We've had no ties.
Nope, Carroll's slow start. I mean, they did this Friday, too, against Northern.
Jovan will drive. They're going to double up on Jovan. He's going to kick it out to Long. And Lawrence all over Long. Long forces the shot. Rebound is going to be cleared out. Bomb start.
Yeah, Cody. Looks like Keely Bake waiting to get in the game. He can shoot the rock, too, just freshman.
Bellich. Bomb start. They take it back out on the drive. Losing it is Lawrence. They say it's going to be Tech ball with 14 and a half left to be played here in the first half.
Looked like Sindhu Diallo had that ball in his hand and got knocked out of his hand. So referees are going to give it to Tech on the baseline. Here comes Cook in.
And the sharpshooter's in. Bake out of Fairfield. He shoots 39% on threes this year.
He has a great release, a quick release, and he's very accurate.
Bunny missed by Lawrence. They keep it alive. And Bellich wide open. Great move to get open.
Yep.
Shamrock Campbell on the rebound.
Just a sophomore. He's so athletic. He's going to bring a lot of good games for Montana Tech in the next few years.
Saints hit a 3 here. This game is tied. Pedro's in
Man-to-man
for
again.
the first time.
Man-to-man again for Tech.
Cook trying to get some room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's 6'5", and he's going to take Keely Bake to the rack. He's not going to mess around. He's going right to the hole.
It's a 1-point game. Diallo tries to drive, and they've contained Diallo well early on. Great pass on the inside of
Stolen away.
Walk. Shamrock with the steal.
Yep, just took it right out of his pocket. He had the ball low at his waist, and Shamrock reached in and stripped it.
And if the Saints score here, they got their first lead of the game. Under 14 left to be played. Here with the first.
Little energy on the court today, Rocky.
Oh,
yeah.
All set.
That's fun.
Jovan will drive. Triple team. Cook. Back out. 3 on the way for Cook. No, Jovan can't get the rebound. Diallo will lead the break for Tech.
And he hasn't scored yet.
Diallo will drive. He's open. No.
What is he, 18?
With up on top. Saints have not been ahead in this Frontier Conference Championship. Jovan with the 3-0.
Look at that hustle by Jovan.
It's cleared out.
Battle for it. It's underneath the basket there. Knocked loose, picked up by number 2.
Slapped out. It's going to be Cook with the foul. We got the Montana Tech student section to our right, Carroll College student section to our left. And when they stand up, well, I'm missing about a third of the court.
Yeah, you can go with the basement or the
we got
camera
a
on the baseline.
1-point game of the Frontier Conference Championship.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi. People always ask me, are you a dog person or a cat person? My answer is always the same. Yes. Just ask anybody.
You were made for what you do, and we were made for that. First Interstate, built for you.
This is Mountain Dew. A rush of crisp and refreshing flavor. Delivering a bold citrus kick. Do the Dew.
I've never really been an office kind of guy. But you give me a plan, my tools, and the timeline, I'm going to make that office look good. Your kitchen and bathroom, too.
You were made for what you do, and we were made for that. First Interstate, built for you.
It would not be an easy game to officiate. Is it going to be a travel?
Travel on base.
It is.
He ran right into the Carroll defender.
Tech 3 of 11, shooting 27%. Saints 4 of 12 early on in this one.
Zelakak, who just stood his ground, and he bounced off, and they called traveling on bake.
Low-scoring defensive battle here in the first half. Shamrock.
It's not, and it's loud, it's emotional, it's everything you think when you think of Carroll and Tech.
Shamrock looking down to Campbell. 2-3 zone.
Two great programs.
Long. Swing it back. You got 3 left on the shot clock. Long on the drive. Off the glass and in. Great basket. Garrett Long, the freshman. And the Saints have their first lead of the game. Diallo tries against Shamrock. And Diallo 0 for 2, their leading scorer. Has not scored yet.
There goes Cook.
And coast to coast, Cook gets it blocked. Pedra with the 3. That's not going to bounce in. Pedra, he shoots 68% on threes, 21 of 31 on the season. Diallo, reverse layup, blocked by the rim. They got numbers. 3-on-1. Cook with the shot. He's going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Diallo's off to a tough start. He is just can't get anything to fall. But Cook is playing a great game. So is Long. What a drive on the last possession by Garrett Long.
There's no rest here.
No, it's just end to end.
Too physical for me.
The shot clock has not been a factor.
Exactly.
Cut the cord on that thing.
But they're still not scoring a lot of points. As fast pace as it is. Cook, an 82% free throw shooter. Jovan is back in. Hillman is back in for the Saints.
With 2 fouls. He's going to come back in with 12 minutes to go. There's Cook on that drive on that replay. He goes hard to the hole. He's usually a pretty good finisher, but great defense. They're going to make him earn it from the free throw line.
These two teams share the Frontier Conference regular season title. It was the first for Tech since 1994. The lead is 3 for the Saints, their biggest.
Yep, 4 straight years Carroll's been in this Frontier Conference tournament championship game. They lost the last 3.
Basketball Jones out of Laurel is him.
There you go.
He was a hero in that Providence game, went 3 for 3 on threes. He only played 11 minutes in the game. 3-pointer from the baseline, not going to drop. Saints with the lead and the ball.
There's Hillman grabbing another rebound. That's why they need him on that floor. He does so many things for Carroll. Montana Tech playing lights out defensively right now.
Belic guarding Jovan. Long, backdoor, Cook, baseline, no, one and done. Christian Jones out of Laurel. Belic has a left side. Belic will take it down to the baseline. Belic working hard, can't get open. There's Christian Jones. Belic with the 3-pointer. It's in. Caleb Belic, his 47th 3 on the year, our first tie of the game.
He's so athletic. He can just rise up, shoot over the top of him just about any time he wants. Great player.
Cook will drive. Cook spins. Fall away. Not going to drop. Both teams struggle from the field in this game.
Both teams starting to get a little winded right now. You can see they're trying to catch their breath there. It's been fast and furious the first 11 minutes.
Bake hasn't got a shot off. Almost there. Belic had Jovan fly by. And Temple is going to clear it out.
Bellis has an unusual shot. He kind of cocks it behind his head when he lets it go. And he's very accurate, so I wouldn't change that.
Jovan with it up on top. Jovan, backdoor cut. Cook slapped out.
Ball's going to go to Carroll.
Stats have stopped.
Well, I think I'll reset mine. Maybe it'll.
I tried that. Didn't work, boss.
Oh, look, huh?
Johnny Hillman getting set out to get a bounce. 9:19 left to be played here in the first half. First tie of the game. We're tied at 12. Tech. They met 3 times during the season. Carroll won twice. Taking care of some custodial duties. Tech losing streak here in Helena, 13 games. And it dates back 8 years. Shamrock. 3 on the way. It's in. Shamrock Campbell, 54 threes on the year. He shoots 40% on threes.
Yeah, oftentimes that kick starts their offense. When he starts hitting shots, it makes it really tough on the defense.
Doing a good job keeping Christian Jones from putting up a 3. Hughes to the baseline. They double up on him, and Bellish is open with the dunk. Caleb Bellish with the jam.
He's got 8 points, off to a great start.
Shamrock. Jovan. 1-point lead. Saints. Shamrock tries to drive, and the foul's going to go against Darius Collins. Both teams struggling from the outside. Tech 4 of 16, 25%. Carroll 6 of 18 in this game, 33%. There are no uncontested shots.
None. Adam Hyatt is really working the official on the sideline. He wants that same call on the other end.
8.5 to go here in the first half. Kent Paulson, Frontier Conference Commissioner, will be our guest in the First Interstate Bank halftime show. The drive for Long is short. Long is fouled, and he's going to get 2 at the free throw line here.
He's tough to guard because he will take the ball to the hole. He's fearless in there. He's not real big, but boy, he'll battle with the big guys. And that time it was England.
Garrett Long. He shoots 57% from the free throw line, almost as good on threes, where he shoots 41%.
Yeah. England picked up his second foul, Rocky.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Now we got to talk about the nets. I mean, those are the shortest nets I've seen. I've been in 17 different gyms calling games, and those are the shortest nets I've seen all year. Old school.
Yeah.
You call that, Joe.
Well, they'll be cut down tonight if by one of these teams.
That's probably why they put them up. It's like, these are old. We know we're going to lose them tonight.
Yeah.
Second shot is in for Long. The lead is 2. We got a timeout, 16-14. Saints out on top by 2. And we'd like to welcome our network affiliates for the night's game. SWX in Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Great Falls, Helena, Kalispell, Missoula, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, Yakima, and the Tri-Cities. Happy to have you enjoying this game with us. Rocky Erickson alongside Joe McMahon, and the NAIA playoffs begin next week. Carroll College will host the pod coming up next weekend. The Frontier Conference. I'd like to thank the following corporate sponsors for their continued support of our conference. Cooper Tire, Tire-Rama, D.A. Davidson, Earth Hotels, McDonald's, Northwestern Energy, Pepsi, and U.S. Bank. 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead. Diallo still has not scored for Tech. Their leading scorer averaging 16 points a game on the season.
Shamrock Campbell's doing a good job on him defensively. Can't hold him down forever.
And Diallo misses. Offensive rebound, 1 down.
Baumstark, that's his second. Bellish.
And Caleb Bellish, who's got a dunk, hits his second 3. And Bellish, the transfer out of Montana State, leads everybody with 11. And the Diggers have the lead back. Out on top by 1. Down low, good block. Is that going to be a foul?
Yep, we got a whistle. The baseline.
Baumstark with the foul.
Baseline official got Baumstark. Baumstark's had come off the bench and he's played really well. Got some key offensive rebounds, hustled defensively. He's going to have to play more time than anticipated. Darren England is on the bench with 2 fouls.
Goose Lock under the free throw line. It's tied the game.
Or Taylor England, check that.
And the 50% free throw shooter just short. And we see the foul on our Pepsi replay.
They're going to take Hillman out right now. 7:31 to go. He's still with those 2 fouls. So Coach Paulson cautiously getting Hillman some minutes, but normally he'd stick around a little longer.
We're tied at 17. Our second tie. We've had 4 lead changes and 2 ties.
Temple and Chana both been on the bench for quite a while. Moralt's been playing quite a bit.
The Frontier Conference Championship game. Diallo from the baseline. Diallo will drive, goes up. No. Diallo again, no. And a whistle and a foul.
Yeah.
And Diallo can't buy a basket in this game as he continues to struggle. He's 0 for 5.
Maybe he can get a couple free throws and get himself started here. They need him, obviously.
Zindu Diallo. He misses the layup, gets his own rebound, misses again and gets fouled. Diallo, a 72% free throw shooter on the year. He's in the books. He gets that one to go. He started all 31 games this year, as well as Caleb Bellish and Darius Collins. Those 3 players have started every game this season for the Orediggers, ranked 14th in the nation. Carroll ranked 8th in the nation. Diallo will get them both to go.
Tech right back in that 2-1-2 full court zone trap.
2-point lead, Diggers. Jovan, he only has 2 points in the game. And the 2 leading scorers are off to a slow start on the offensive side. Cook will drive. Shamrock a 3 on the run.
Bang.
Shamrock Campbell again. 55 threes this year for Shamrock Campbell. That puts the Saints up 1. Diallo
and 1.
His shooting woes are over.
Yep. Those free throws got him going. He went right to the hole, got the bucket, and drew the foul. He'll get another opportunity. He'll get an opportunity for an and 1 here. We're going to timeout.
Diallo averages 16. Bellish averages 15 for Tech. It's a 1-point lead for Montana Tech with 6.5 left to be played here in the first half. I'd like to thank our Game of the Week sponsors, the Montana Chevy Dealers. Also brought to you by First Interstate Bank, Montana Tobacco Quit Line, and 1-800-QUIT-NOW, Pepsi, Wayland Tire, and Opportunity Bank. Rocky Erickson with Joe McMahon from a packed PE Center on the campus of Carroll College. This is the Frontier Conference Tournament Championship game. Both of these teams shared the Frontier Conference regular season title with 13 wins and just 2 losses. Carroll 28-3, their 3 losses. Arizona Christian got upset by Rocky at home, and then Montana Tech. The only loss all year here in the PE Center was against Rocky back on January 8th, 81-76. Carroll 15-1 at home, and you know, Joe, it's tough to win on the road. That's why the Diggers have lost 13 straight here in Helena.
Yeah, it is very tough to win here. Carroll College always plays well on their home court, but this is one of those games that's just back and forth. I mean, once somebody goes on a 8-0 run or whatever, and the other team rallies, calls a timeout, gets a turnaround. It's just Frontier Conference basketball.
Diallo with a 3-point play, and the Diggers are back up by 2. Here comes that full court pressure again. Cook in trouble.
They really haven't got a turnover off this press, but what they're trying to do, as I said, just shorten that shot clock.
And they do that well. Jovan doubled up on. Shamrock, can he hit another 3?
Yep.
Oh! my!
And he turned and looked at Adam Hyatt and said
noticed
something.
that. He turned and looked at the Tech bench.
Yeah, Hyatt said something to him and he let it fly, and he turned and said, there it is, buddy.
That's 3 threes for Shamrock. Big
Long
time block from Long. That was huge. Saints up by 1, under 6 to go. Long down low. Jovan with it up on top. Player of the Year finalist in the nation.
There goes Long to the baseline.
The ball is slapped out, and it's going to be Tech basketball. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left to be played. Bake is going to check back in, and Keely Bake, in the last appearance in this game, was unable even to get a shot off, and neither was Christian Jones.
Yeah,
did a great job defending both of those sharpshooters.
Yeah, they have scouted each other well. They've played each other 3 times, and they know what Bake's capable of, along with Jones.
Diallo, long 2-point field goal after a slow start.
He's got 7.
Diallo is on fire, and the Tigers are back up by 1.
I think our stats are back, too.
They are. Yeah. Shamrock, Jovan. Shamrock's hit 3 threes. Jovan will drive in traffic, and Jovan hits the deck hard.
He's got a free throws coming. They're going to call a block on Belic. That's a hard foul to take. He's trying to draw that charge. We can maybe see it on the replay. He just know he was sliding in there when Bake was there too, but Belic is going to get called for the foul.
When Jovan has the ball, he's surrounded by friends.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he attracts a lot of company. It's like a bear armed to mosquitoes in July.
Jovan averaging 20 points a game on the season. Leads his team in scoring, rebounding, steals, and assists. He's number 2 in the conference in scoring, number 3 in assists, and number 3 in steals. And Joe, you can say just an all-around great player.
Not bad. When you show up here 2 hours before the game, he's here on the court.
He was.
Yep.
He was the only one out there when you and I were here 2 hours before the game.
Yep. He's always
gets them both to go.
He loves the game, and he can't get up enough shots each day. He's a basketball junkie, that kid. It's pretty good.
Johnny Hillman will check in.
Yeah, taking a gamble here. You don't want him to pick up that third, but they need Johnny on the floor.
Saints by 1 as they play for the Frontier Conference title. Diallo out of position, and Pedra with the foul.
He got a step on Pedra, and Pedra tried to defend him with his back to him, and that usually doesn't turn out well.
And Diallo to the free throw line here. 7 points in the game. And Diallo. First shot is missed. A 72% free throw shooter on the season. Tech's won their last 3. They've won 11 of their last 12 games. Diallo has tied the game at 25. It's our 4th tie of the night.
So he has 8. Belic with 11 leading the way, which you would expect for Montana Tech today.
Long to Shamrock. Shamrock's hit 3 threes here in the first half. Gets it slapped out.
Good hands by Bake.
Boy, what a game.
It is. Every possession's contested. It's just unbelievable. You really can't fool the other coach and the other team. They know what you're going to do.
Jovan working hard down
Belic
low against Belic, and the ball is blocked.
Belic gets up and he's talking to Jovan. They're trying to figure out who gets the ball, but Belic is talking to Jovan. I wouldn't be doing that if I was him. You don't want to wake that beast.
On the replay, great block though by Caleb Belic on Jovan.
Yeah. There's some John going on. Adam Hyatt just told Caleb, don't say a word, keep your mouth shut.
We only got 6 left on the shot clock here. On the inbounds. And you got to inbounds it. They get it out. 3 on the way. No. Nope. Rebound. Diallo.
Tie game.
Diallo is going to pop a 3. Rebound Jovan.
Yeah, maybe a little bit quick of a shot that time. Maybe not the one they wanted.
What a game. We're tied at 25. 4:10 to be played here in the first 20 minutes of the conference title. Pedra tries the baseline and scores.
And the pass from Garrett Long was sensational. Drove and dished.
Caleb Bellish, Manhattan Christian. What a pass by Bellish down low, and the finish by Michael Ure.
This is the most aggressive I've seen Bellish play this year. I've watched him a few times. He is just all over. He's having a great game.
It's our 5th tie of this first half. Jovan will set it up. It's standing room only. Jovan with a deep 3. And it's cleared out by Tech.
Temple about to come back in the game. He's been out for a long time.
3.5 to go here in the first half. They met 3 times during the season, and Carroll won twice.
Darius Collins about to get back in for Tech.
Ure lost it off his leg.
Yep, out of bounds. Yep.
Saints will have it back. Boy, you're right, Joe. Temple was on the bench for a very long time.
Yeah, he only played about the first 4 minutes, and they sat him down. I'm not sure what's going on there.
And Carroll will host what they call it now a pod. And that'll be not this weekend, next weekend. 3 teams, 3 games. And if you win it, there's 16 pods. Then you qualify for the 16-team NAI National Tournament instead of the 32-team tournament. That started a year ago. Shamrock Campbell swings it out to Long. They go in the corner and they lost it.
Yep. Collins with the steal.
Tech scores. They got the lead back under 3.
Bellich is calling for the ball over here. He's feeling it.
Ure rises and fires. Wow. Yeah. He comes off the bench. He's got 4 points. He averages 2 points a game of the season.
Out of Idaho Falls, Idaho, one of the few out-of-state players on this Tech roster.
Maybe the only one. Long. Looking down low. Shamrock. Going to be doubled up on. Great defense. Take it away.
Really good defense by Montana Tech. They are all over Carroll College at this moment. They could feel it. They're looking to go on a run here before half.
Well, the Saints are 9 of 24, shooting just 37% in the championship game. 2 minutes left to be played. 2-point lead for the Diggers here in the first half. Bellish working hard. Gets his shot off. Almost got the offensive board.
Oh, Guy Pedra out-jumped him.
Shamrock's going to bring it up quickly here.
Whoever wins this game's going to earn it, Rocky. Oh, my Lord.
Win or lose, they're both going to the NAIA playoffs beginning next weekend. Temple on the inside. His shot is blocked by Collins. Back out. Another
Shamrock.
3. His 4th of the game for Shamrock Campbell.
Yep, when he gets going, it makes it really hard for another team to defend Carroll College. Because you always have to know where Jovan is, but Shamrock, he's money.
He shoots 40% on threes, 57 on the year. Diallo, what a move, what a pass down low, slapped out, loose ball. Saints have it, taken away by Bellish. Bellish bounce pass, Diallo missed the bunny, and the Saints have it back.
Diallo looked back. He could have put it up right away, and he was waiting to get some contact. He wanted it and one, and he couldn't get it to fall when he got a little bump, but not enough for a foul.
Saints by 1 with 38 seconds left to be played here in the first half.
What a basketball game. This is fun.
Oh, Temple's open.
Andrew Cook with the assist.
Saints lead is 3. The shot clock's off. 20 seconds left to go. We're joined by Kent Paulson, the First Interstate Bank halftime show, the commissioner of the Frontier Conference. He's got some big news to share with us. Bank on the drive, swings it back out. Temple, 3 seconds. Somebody's got to shoot. Temple from midcourt. Is there a foul call? Yes, there is.
There is. I think the back.
Man. And Temple gets 3 free throws.
Yep, he was shooting
with
a triple.
0.8 on the clock. You don't foul in a situation like that, Joe.
No, especially not when it's the 6'9" post player bringing the ball up. Yeah, he got Collins, grabbed him. I'm not sure if it was on Collins. Yeah, it was Collins. He grabbed him. Saw it on the replay.
Not wise.
So they'll put 0.8 tenths of a second on the clock.
Temple's, they didn't call a shooting foul.
Nope.
So that'll do it. It is halftime here in the Pease Center. The Saints are out on top by 3 at the break, 32-29.
Not all tires are created equally. Some tires take 50 to 60 more feet to stop, and you don't need that on our Montana wintry roads. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Helena and let our knowledgeable team help you find the right tires for you, your family, and your vehicle this winter season. Point S Tire and Auto Service, keeping our roads safer one tire at a time. Make sure to ask about our best price tire match guarantee.
Montana. We're proud to say it's where we live and where we work. We're so much more than pretty scenery. We are all hardworking, resilient, and resourceful. The vibe is different here. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
Since before the birth of America, the Army National Guard has stood ready to answer the call to defend and protect the nation. Army National Guard soldiers share in an enduring commitment to serve their state in times of crisis and defend their nation in times of conflict. The men and women of the Army National Guard serve part-time in their own communities and have a stake in its continued security. To learn all about the benefits of becoming a soldier in the Army National Guard, visit nationalguard.com.
I don't feel like just another account. I actually feel like a person and a friend and part of a community.
We came to Ascent because we knew that they would look beyond the credit score at character.
At the Myrna Loy, we have a mission, and we work with Ascent Bank because they work that way too.
At Ascent Bank, we believe banking is more than providing financial services. It's starting to think outside the box for the benefit of our customers, because that benefits them, and that's the right thing to do.
Ascent Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, it just doesn't get much better than this. A packed house here at the Pease Center on the campus of Carroll College for the Men's Frontier Conference title. I'm joined by Kent Paulson, the commissioner of the Frontier Conference. Kent, what an atmosphere.
Unbelievable. Rocky, we aim to please, and I'll tell you what, you wouldn't expect anything different. 2 great ball clubs, well coached, great kids on both teams, and I tell you what, baskets are hard to come by out there. I mean, it's a defensive battle.
It really
and,
is.
You look at the score and you say, wow, they must be cold. Well, they're just working hard to get good shots.
Every shot is contested. These 2 teams will move on in NAIA playoffs, and big news today on the women's side. Share that with us.
Well, we've got 3 teams that are in solid contention, and the word on the street, we don't know for sure. We'll know Selection Wednesday coming up, but the word has it that they like the strength of schedule of a 4th team, and so we may get 4 women's, and for sure we're going to get 2 men's. You get 6 teams out of a total of 12, Rocky. I think this is a pretty good conference.
No, why do we have half the teams going to the NAIA playoffs? The conference has a great commissioner. Congratulations, Ken. That's huge.
Thank you, Rocky. It's my pleasure, honestly. I work with some super people, presidents, athletic directors, coaches, and, it's all about the kids. And we've just got some great student athletes.
Only 1 division now in NAIA basketball. No 32 teams in the tournament. They have the pods. Will we ever have the opportunity in Billings to host the 16 teams again in the women's tournament?
Absolutely. The minute that they went to the 1 division, we knew that history was going to place the women's in Sioux City and the men's in Kansas City. But I'll tell you what, we began working immediately. That women's tournament, they liked what they saw in Billings, thanks to you and many, many people. And that will be back there. I am just dead sure that when that bid comes up again, that Billings will have a strong bid. And wouldn't that be great? Have a pod play in and send 3 or 4 teams to Billings again. That was a great time in Montana sports. It really was.
It really was. And Montana Western won the national championship the final year. Some of the largest crowds ever in NAIA women's national basketball history. There's a chance that half the Frontier Conference teams will be the NAIA playoffs. Great job, Kent.
Thank you, Rocky. Always great to have you.
Kent Paulson, Frontier Conference Commissioner. We're back with more right after this.
This is Mountain Dew. A rush of crisp and refreshing flavor. Delivering a bold citrus kick. Do.
It's 7 a.m., and Mike is reading Plato. He's trying to get ahead of the other 6 kids in his ethics class. Pretty soon, he's going to grab some breakfast with his friends. After that, he's meeting with Dr. Klein about his thesis on partial differential equations. Later, he's got a meeting about a possible internship. And after that, practice. Big meet against Montana State tomorrow. He's got a busy week. He's got a busy life. But for right now, it's 7 a.m., and Mike is reading Plato. Carroll College. Not for school, but for life.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles, or current competitive owners get $3,250 total value on this Silverado. See your Montana Chevy dealers.
Many insurance companies sell one-size-fits-all cookie-cutter insurance policies. This could leave you underinsured, which is like having no insurance at all. At Stockman Insurance, we have experience in home, auto, life, business, farm, ranch, and crop. And we have the expertise to customize insurance just for you. For your insurance needs, contact Stockman Insurance. We have the right protection you need, the right people to insure it. Stockman Insurance, Montana's brand of insurance.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
What an exciting first half of basketball. Let's take a look at the Mountain Dew do-over, and that was a huge 3 for Tech. And, defense right there. Great block, and we've seen a lot of great defense.
We've had great on both ends of the court, right up at the rack. Both teams have been playing really well, and Caleb Bellich had a great first half. He's 4 of 9. He leads them in scoring right now with 11.
Caleb Bellich was outstanding, a dunk, a 3, and he leads his team, and it has not been an easy first half for the Frontier Conference Player of the Year. And the Saints getting it done with some unsung heroes like Garrett Long.
Garrett Long off the bench has been pretty good.
And he only averages 4 points a game.
Yep.
And Shamrock Campbell, well, he has been literally huge as Shamrock has 4 threes.
4 triples, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely one that's figured out they need him to score, and he just seems to be able to give them whatever they need,
Well, when you shoot 40% on threes, you got to shoot a lot of them.
You do.
And there's not a bad shot.
Great block.
Hughes is blocked, and Jovan will bring it up. Our Mountain Dew do-over, a defensive battle, a 3-point lead for Carroll College. Tech trying to snap a 13-game losing streak here at the PE Center. Both these teams will advance to the NAIA playoffs. Carroll will host one of those 3-team pods. Next weekend, you win 2 games. Well, you're in the round of 16. Then you're in the tournament, the national tournament. Not 32 like it was before. It's down to 16, Joe.
It's down to 16, and should be an outstanding tournament. The possibility of the Frontier Conference having that many representatives is just amazing.
While students around the world found their education on pause due to the pandemic, Carroll College's holistic nursing program allowed me, safely, to star in a play, serve as a student senator, work on my right hook, ski with my friends, and in the midst of the pandemic, prepare to join the front lines. Through a world-class simulation lab and a program renowned for excellence, Carroll College kept my education on track and in person. Carroll College, not for school, but for life.
Montana. We're proud to say it's where we live and where we work. We're so much more than pretty scenery. We are all hardworking, resilient, and resourceful. The vibe is different here. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
Well, here in the Frontier Conference, one of the biggest and best rivalries is Montana Tech Carroll. As you can see, both teams not shooting that well. Carroll at 40% and Tech at just 34%. The Tech 4 of 10 on threes in the game. And yeah, both teams are shooting better on threes than they are overall.
Well, yeah, part of that for Carroll has to do with Shamrock Campbell. He seems to found the range, but Jovan Silvakanen is 1 for 7 in the game. So, and Darren England, just 3 points for Montana Tech. Those are 2 kids that will score a lot of points generally night in and night out. Look for both of those kids to get it going in the second half, Rocky.
Saints lead in the rebounding battle 19-14. So, Joe, what's going to happen here in the second half?
It's going to be a game of who's got the most momentum and the energy at the end, because they've both expended an awful lot of energy here in the first half. It has been up and down the court, you know, a packed house. They love it. What a great atmosphere to play in. But sometimes that'll bring you to a lull, and you gotta, you know, you can't let the other team run you over.
It has been very physical as well. Saints lead by 3 here at the break.
At Wayland Tire, it's service first, quality always. So stop in today and let us find the right set of Michelin tires for you. If you value longevity, check out the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest lasting family of tires on the road. Whether you drive a car, minivan, SUV, or truck, you'll be able to do more for more miles. Come visit our team of experts at Wayland Tire so we can match you with the right tire for the way you drive.
Wayland Tire, we know tires.
I've been dipping snuff for well over 30 years. You know, I could wake up in the morning and have a weird lump in my gums. Guess it's like playing Russian roulette, really. I would love grandchildren. And if by quitting it extends my life some, I would gladly lay it down.
Visit quitnowmontana.com and quit your way.
At Opportunity Bank, this is our 100th year of serving Montana. To celebrate, we're going to tell 100 stories, share 100 lessons, and give 100 gifts. We're calling it the Big 100. It's a celebration of this community, the good people who live here, and the businesses we've helped build. Visit us at opportunity100.com to join the celebration. Here's to the next 100 years.
Well, Joe, I'm pleasantly surprised that when I got up and did that halftime interview with Kent Paulson, you didn't sell my seat to anybody.
I had an offer, and it was pretty good. And I just couldn't do it to you, Rocky. Yeah.
I do appreciate you, Joe.
You're welcome.
No question about that. Well, the intensity level, can it keep up the entire way for another 20 minutes?
I can't. I mean, it's fun. It's so fun to watch them go up and down the court because both teams want this. Neither team is satisfied with just getting into that tournament. They don't care. They want this Frontier Conference Championship right now. They want bragging rights right here, and they're going to win it right here on this home court. So for Carroll, that's what they're looking for. And Montana Tech wants to break that snide. Nobody wants to have their coach lose 10 times or whatever in a row here on your rival's home court.
Montana Tech trying to win their first Frontier Conference tournament title since 1999. They've won 7 overall. Carroll has won 8 tournament championships. Their last in 2018. The Saints first, well, that was back in 1977. And the playoff tournament started in 1976. Eastern Montana College won in that first year. Shamrock Campbell with it up on top. He's hit 4 threes.
And a 2-3 zone put on by Montana Tech to start the second half.
Jovan has been defended well
in
the first half of this game.
Jump right back to man-to-man.
And Shamrock, how about 5 threes? 5 threes in the game for Shamrock Campbell. He has not missed. Campbell is 5 of 5 from downtown.
Tell you what, he is feeling it tonight.
Unbelievable. Hughes.
Diallo in the corner.
Diallo got off to a slow start. Little bump, no whistle. Diallo couldn't get the finish. Here comes Shamrock and the Saints. They lead by 6.
Rocky, the first 5 minutes of the second half, always real telling. Both teams know that. It set the tone for the entire half.
Shamrock to the baseline. Jovan with it up on top. They're playing in a zone.
They want Temple to get the ball.
Temple's going to kick it out to Cook,
nice
taken away.
Steal.
2-on-1 break.
Great hands
by
by
I
Darius.
thought they were going to alley-oop with Caleb Bellish. He had a dunk in the first half. Bellish, 3-point air ball.
He's hearing it from the Saints student body.
Big crowd for a big game here in Helena. They're playing for the Frontier Conference Tournament title.
Who's going to be the kid? Who's going to be the hero for each team here tonight?
Jovan on the inside. He's going to kick it back out to Hillman. Hillman spins. Hillman up high, no. And it's cleared out by England. And Tech has not scored yet. Here in the second half, we've played 2 minutes. On the drive, off the glass and in, Drew Hughes.
Nephew of Sean Hughes, who's the head coach at Northern Montana College. OSU Northern.
It is a 4-point lead. Shamrock, long 2-point shot. Shamrock, he can't miss.
He's got 17 points. He is carrying Carroll right now.
Shamrock Campbell, his career high is 30. He's also had games of 29 and 27. He was the conference defensive player of the year a year ago. Hughes is going to go to the free throw line.
These last 2 possessions in the second half here that we've watched, Hughes has gone hard to the hole both times. Obviously, that's an adjustment they wanted to make at halftime. They want him to be aggressive and take Cook to the rack.
Hughes, 71% free throw shooter, so Shamrock Campbell came into the game averaging 14. He's got 17 points tonight with more than 17 minutes left to be played in the contest. And Campbell's 5 of 5 on threes.
I wonder if Brendan Temple's feeling well. He just sat down 2.5 to go, or he's only played 2.5 minutes. Usually he plays pretty big minutes. And he's in the bench right now.
Shamrock Campbell out of Spokane.
Reminds me of another guard out of Spokane. I mentioned this Friday night. His name was John Stockton. He was pretty good at controlling games too.
Long, Hillman. Jovan. Jovan's going to back his way in.
Watching that double team, he senses it.
Jovan reverse layup, doesn't get it to drop. England the rebound, and the foul is going to go against Kuslakin.
Grzelczyk picks up his third personal foul. He's played big minutes for him tonight for Temple.
Under 17 minutes left to be played for the conference title here in Helena in front of a loud, packed house. Off the glass, no. They fight for the rebound. England's got it. No whistle. And they get a new shot clock. Diallo, no.
Nope, Diallo couldn't get it. He had an open look, and he usually buries those. He's just not on his game tonight.
4-point lead.
He's 2 of 10 from the floor. Sindu is.
Saints with the lead in the ball. Jovan. Wide open. Johnny Hillman. No. Jovan the tip. No. Keeping it alive is Shamrock Campbell.
How'd he do that?
MVP of this game.
Took out a chair on his own bench and got right back in it after the save.
Shamrock with the long 2. He's human. He actually missed his shot. The ball is slapped out, and they're going to say last touched by the Saints.
Yeah, Coach Paulson is calling for an over-the-back call. He might have a point there. Maybe we see the replay there with Shamrock. But yeah, it's going to go back to Montana Tech, down by 4.
England, great shooter. On the inside, gives it up. Trying to force it inside to Bellish. Bellish on the reverse layup. He scored 42 points for Manhattan Christian against Arley 3 years ago in the state championship. 42, and it's a 2-point game here.
He's having a big night.
Wide open again is Hillman. Yep. Got that one to go.
Yeah, he's too good. You can't leave him out there.
How can you be that wide open?
Adam Hyatt is really upset.
Adam Hyatt is not happy. Saints by 5.
At Rocky Mountain Credit Union, we call this community home, just like you.
That's why we take a locally focused approach for our members.
Your financial success is our primary goal.
Whether you're refinancing your home,
buying a car,
starting a business,
or just need help with a checking or savings account,
we'll give you the financial tools you need to grow.
At Rocky Mountain Credit Union, we're here for all life's events, big and small.
Stop by your local branch or visit rmcu.net to learn more.
Not all tires are created equally. Some tires take 50 to 60 more feet to stop, and you don't need that on our Montana wintry roads. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Helena and let our knowledgeable team help you find the right tires for you, your family, and your vehicle this winter season. Point S Tire and Auto Service, keeping our roads safer one tire at a time. Make sure to ask about our best price tire match guarantee.
Back at the replay, there's Johnny Hillman with his first bucket of the night. It was a big one, Rocky, a triple.
That is huge. Just his 19th 3 on the season. Well, Joe, you come to a lot of Saints games. I mean, when's the last time you've seen this place packed?
It's been a while. The last time Montana Tech was here February 10th, they didn't quite fill the whole, didn't have quite this many, but it was close. But this is always a rivalry game, and Butte, the Montana Tech fans, they travel well, and they support their all their teams, but they'll always show up on the road. And here they are.
5-point lead for the Saints. 15-18. Left to go in regulation. Rocky Erickson with Joe McMahon from the PE Center. Taylor England.
Yet to get going offensively, and he's a horse, boy. There they got it to him. See what he's going to do. Is he going to turn on Brendan? He got it slapped away by Temple.
Slapped out.
Stolen away. Shamrock Campbell in there to make the steal. Boy, he's done a little bit of everything tonight. It's been Shamrock show tonight for Carroll.
It has been impressive. No question about that. Shamrock will bring it around to Long. Holman trying to get open. Pedro played few minutes, and boy, can he shoot the 3.
Yes, he can.
Pedro forces it from the baseline. Bellish on the rebound.
Really good defense that time by Montana Tech. They shut everything down, and everybody stuck with their man. There was no place for Guy to go.
Tech 6 points here in the second half. What a big time block by Long.
And they're gonna get Hughes on the foul. Long blocked it, got a hold of it. Great play. You won't see a better defensive play than that. Watch him. Here he is on the replay. He stays right with him, right in front of him, blocks the shot, gets the ball, and then Hughes knocks him down and gets the ball back.
We got a timeout. 14 minutes, 16 seconds left to be played. As they're playing for the Frontier Conference title, the Saints are out on top by 5, 40-35.
People always ask me, are you a dog person or a cat person? My answer is always the same. Yes. Just ask anybody.
You were made for what you do, and we were made for that. First Interstate, built for you.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles, or current competitive owners get $3,250 total value on this Silverado. See your Montana Chevy dealers.
I've never really been an office kind of guy. But you give me a plan, my tools, and a timeline, I'm gonna make that office look good. Your kitchen and bathroom too.
You were made for what you do, and we were made for that. First Interstate, built for you.
There's on the replay, you'll see Hughes turn, and Garrett Long got his hand right in there, had the ball, and Hughes just tried to strip it back from him, got it away from him, but he had to foul him to do it. Garrett Long, boy, he doesn't play like a freshman. He's so strong. He's down in there, and he just battles. Slovakinen still kind of quiet offensively.
I'm not sure what Mr. Morstein, one of the officials, was telling me during that break. He looked up here and he said something.
I think he was maybe checking to make sure we were back ready to go. You're supposed to have the red hat, right?
Campbell, Jovan double team.
Oh, Tech's doing a great job on Jovan. It is a team defensive effort to stop him, and they've done it all night long.
It's almost impossible to slow him down, and boy, they have.
They have.
Done a fantastic job. Not a lot of points in the game, a lot of defense. And Diallo can't get it to go.
No, he's having a tough night.
Temple will clear it out.
Not a lot of offensive rebounds for either team, Rocky. It's been one and done.
Jovan comes in averaging 20, just 4 points in the game for Jovan Slovakinen. And Temple fights his way, blocked. Temple strips it away. And on the break with the layup and finish is Camden Lawrence.
What a play.
Out of Missoula Hellgate. We got a 3-point game.
What a possession that time by Lawrence. He went coast to coast and just beat everybody to the rack.
Shamrock will drive. A rare miss. Jovan almost had a spectacular tip in, and Jovan gets fouled. That shows Jovan's athleticism.
Man, I hope we could get a replay of that. He tipped it with his left hand, leaning to his right. He's kind of athletic. Not bad.
Wow. Also.
Oh, that's incredible.
Bellish has picked up his second. Quiet night offensively for the best player in the Frontier Conference.
Here we go. Watch him follow the
this.
shot. He's going to jump up with his left hand, try and tip it. His other hand's pinned behind Belic, and they got Belic for foul. Belic really was just standing there.
From Serbia, 6'5" senior. He'll play professionally in Europe, no question about that.
He's not destined for the Y League, that's for sure.
It is a 5-point lead for the Saints, trying to win yet another Frontier Conference championship.
There's Lawrence heading down into the lane. Campbell trying to keep track of Belic, who's had a big night.
Great man-to-man pressure. No question about that. Lawrence with the fake. It's going to drop, and it's going to go for 3.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. He's the hot offensive shooter right now for them.
Lawrence only hit 11 threes all season.
Sometimes it's that unexpected guy. Makes the big difference for you. They're going to Jovan down on the block. He's going to spin back this. Nope, he's going to give it to Temple.
Temple just charges inside. with the bucket.
Well, Taylor England was trying to help double team, and he just couldn't get back fast enough. And great pass, great assist from Jovan.
Temple's got 6. Jovan just 1 of 7 from the field. Taylor England, wow.
Right down the lane.
Nobody's stopping Taylor on that one.
Nope. He's a powerful young man.
The lead is 2 for the Saints, under 12 minutes left to be played in this Frontier Conference Championship game. Cook against Bellish, little push, and the bucket.
Good soft touch by Cook, got it up on the rim and rolled around and dropped. Back and forth we go.
If you don't like physical play, this would not be a game for you. Bake from Fairfield, he's yet to put up a shot.
Lawrence really wants to get another crack at it. He's feeling it right now. There's Bake.
Trying to get Bake open. And on the drive, lost it. Shot clock down to 3. Bake with the jumper, no, out of Fairfield. Fight for the rebound. Jovan will win the battle.
Yep, he runs it down kind of out of sorts, turns around. There's Shamrock, so they said, here, you take it.
Cook will drive.
Oh, my word. It is physical. There. No whistle on that. They are letting him play.
And Jovan breaks it up, and Jovan's going to get the foul. Boy, it'd be nice to go back and
yeah.
look at that last play.
It looked like Andrew Cook got whacked when he got in the lane. And Coach Hughes
Paulson
is telling the birthday boy that that was a foul.
Kevin Flato, who played at Helena Capital.
Yeah.
And
Helena High, actually.
Helena High,
yeah.
Thank you. He played against
Here comes
Sammy Riddle from Missoula Helgen
yes,
in that famous play that I make famous each and every year when I replay it. Kurt Paulson, 101 wins, just 28 losses. A winning percentage of 78. His first season here in 2019, they went 29-8. They made it to the national championship game. They were second. 2020, 24-9. Last year in the COVID year, 20-8. This year, 28-3. You're averaging more than 25 wins, and you have been an assistant under Tinkle. And I'm telling you what, Carroll College is lucky to have him still.
I'll tell you what, it was a great find for him. He's done a great job here. And
well, I've said it before, I'll say it again. When Coach Paulson goes to Notre Dame, he's going to take me with him as the play-by-play voice. It will be a package deal. Lawrence behind the back. Lawrence going to push off on Jovan and score.
What a move.
2-point game.
Lawrence has really come to play today. He's giving him a big lift off the bench.
Getting close to the halfway mark of this second half.
They want Cook to take Bake if he can. Anytime Bake's on Cook, Cook's aggressively going to the rack. Savankinen now for Lawrence on him, going to make him work.
Jovan, 1 for 7, gets it slapped out. Jovan 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 on threes in this game, and just so extremely rare. So the average is 19.7, second best in the Frontier, but they have defended him well.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Somebody's got to shoot. Cook at the buzzer.
Yep.
Yes.
Cook and Lawrence, 2 unheralded stars right now for both teams, are making a big difference.
England. Bellish fakes the 3. Bellish dishes off to England. Great pass.
What a pass.
Wow.
Great assist from Bellich and England right there to make the catch and finish.
Joe, these two teams, boy, I'd love to see them both win their pods and both go to Kansas City in the round of 16.
February 10th, it was a 3-point game. Carroll ended up winning by 14. But right now, it's a battle.
And no whistle there. Loose ball fought for.
Still, Jovan's got it.
Jovan has it. Jovan misses. Gets it back. Yes.
Yeah.
Just his second field goal of the game for Jovan Slavakinen. What a game. 4-point lead for the Saints of Carroll College.
It's 7 a.m., and Mike is reading Plato. He's trying to get ahead of the other 6 kids in his ethics class. Pretty soon, he's going to grab some breakfast with his friends. After that, he's meeting with Dr. Klein about his thesis on partial differential equations. Later, he's got a meeting about a possible internship. And after that, practice. Big meet against Montana State tomorrow. He's got a busy week. He's got a busy life. But for right now, it's 7 a.m. and Mike is reading Plato. Carroll College. Not for school, but for life.
I don't feel like just another account. I actually feel like a person and a friend and part of a community.
We came to Ascent because we knew that they would look beyond the credit score at character.
At the Myrna Loy, we have a mission, and we work with Ascent Bank because they work that way too.
At Ascent Bank, we believe banking is more than providing financial services. It's starting to think outside the box for the benefit of our customers, because that benefits them, and that's the right thing to do.
Ascent Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back at the PA Center in a replay. Sean up with a shot, couldn't get it. Long saves it. Ball's tipped around. Jovan picks it up, puts it up, misses. Gets his own rebound right back up over England. Back in. And 2 more points for Carroll College. They're up 50-46. Buckets for Slovankin have been few and far between, but boy, he earned that one.
You can say that again.
He's got 8 points. And
wow.
He would not be denied. He just went after it. What a great basketball game.
Well, when I say it's standing room only, everybody's standing in front of us, and I'm glad I have a monitor. Bellish on the inbounds will work it up. England. So he's swinging around the Lawrence.
That's Bake.
England, great pass.
Yeah, super pass. Diallo, great pass from England. He is one of the best passing big men in the conference.
And Diallo with a bucket. He's in double figures with 10 now. It's a 2-point game. Shamrock has not missed a three. He's 5 for 5. Cook gets open. Reverse layups not going to drop by Chico. He's going to get called with the walk. And now the Diggers. A 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead here for Montana Tech.
Slovankin just returned to the game. They took him out during that timeout. He was out for about 20 seconds. They're just not gonna take a chance. They're gonna sit Sean down and put their leader back on the court.
Baumstock's getting set to come in.
There's Bay, because you have to get going. Stealing away. Long. Or excuse me, Cook got his hand on it.
It's amazing that Jovan has only scored 6 points, 1 of 9, and the Saints are ahead. Cook, the drive, rises and fires, and it's in. Andrew Cook. Wow.
He's got 10.
He averages 7, 11 points in the game, and the Saints are back up by 4.
He and Long, both true freshmen.
Diallo against Shamrock, nothing stopping.
He is getting to the rack.
Diallo.
Carroll's going to have to do something defensively because Shamrock's getting beat to the rack.
Diallo's got a dozen under 8 minutes left to be played. It's a 2-point game again. Shamrock hasn't taken a shot in a while. Hillman is back in. Cook. Jovan.
He's got England on him. He may look to take him. There he goes.
Jovan will drive. Jovan off the glass. Yep. No, the blocking foul.
Yeah, blocking foul on Belic.
Wow.
And we can see it on the replay. Belic, official said, was a little late. I thought it looked pretty good. Here we go. We got the replay. Here comes Belic. Well, I don't know.
That's a tough call.
Had Jovan left his feet before Belic set his feet. It's kind of what they look for.
Jovan's 4 for 4 from the free throw line in this game. Just 1 of 9 from the field.
But what has he done as far as defensively and rebounding? He's just a complete player. They're always better with him on the floor.
Jovan's got 8 rebounds in a contest, leads his team in almost every category, scoring, rebounding, steals.
Yeah, if he could get
a
sixth year, I bet Coach Paulson would encourage that. Yeah. Be a lot of Frontier Conference coaches at graduation here at Carroll in May. Make sure he walks.
Baumstock is in 6'8" out of Sheridan, Wyoming.
Still a 3-point game.
Diallo lost it.
Yep, sold it away.
Shamrock lost it. Collins Inside Diallo. Diallo's got 14 after a slow start. We got a 1-point game here in Helena. Shamrock will bring it up. 7 minutes left to be played. What a great game. Unbelievable
so
atmosphere. Cook. Jovan the tip. No, Jovan's going to get the foul. Up and over the back.
Timeout.
And we got a timeout here. 6:53 left to be played in the Frontier Conference Championship. And the Saints are out on top by 1. And we'd like to thank our affiliates that make this broadcast possible. They include SWX in Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Great Falls, Helena, Kalispell, Missoula, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, Yakima, and the Tri-Cities. We're happy to have you enjoying this game with us tonight, and what a great game it's been. And Jovan with the foul there.
Just got a little too aggressive, one right over the back.
Last time Montana Tech won here in Helena, February 13th, 2014, 79-78. They've lost their last 13, and Tech head coach Adam Hyatt has never won here. And all of that may change tonight in this game. Wow.
Well, Montana Tech had it their way definitely and beat Carroll pretty badly in Butte. But you're right. It's just been a tough goal for Coach Hyatt here at the Carroll College PE Center in his career as the head coach for Montana Tech. 1-point game.
You know, it's the first time all year, Joe, that I don't have to do a doubleheader on TV. Just one game tonight. I can handle one game.
Yeah, this is enough for tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Women's championship tomorrow at Rocky. That's one of the biggest college sports stories of the year. Rocky only won one game a year ago, and now they're ranked in the top 10 in the nation.
Tech going for the lead here.
Bomb start, 6-8. Down low. Diallo looking for the block. Diallo lost it, gets it back. 3 on the way for the lead. No. Bomb start, got the rebound, lost it. 3 hit the deck, no whistle. Bellish is there, finally. Jump ball is called. It's going to be
Digger ball.
Tech basketball. Wow. Physical, defensive battle in this Frontier Conference game. Adam Hyatt, head coach Tech, what a job he's done.
Gazzello checks back in.
Oh. A 3 for the lead, no. Jovan. Shamrock 5 of 5 on threes.
So 6-12, they couldn't get the lead. Tech couldn't. Let's see if that comes back to haunt them here. Sometimes teams go on runs when that happens.
A set a pick for Shamrock, as hot as he is. Jovan on the baseline. Jovan will drive. What a pass down low, another great pass, and the finish.
Gazelicek with the finish, but yeah, 2 great passes. Hillman and also Solonkanen.
Great ball movement. A 3 to tie here. It's on its way. Air ball. Bomb start. Rebound. Reverse. Block. Solonkanen again.
Yep.
Here comes Shamrock. Saints by 3. They have the ball. And 5:23 left to be played in the Frontier Conference Championship in front of a packed house here in the PE Center.
Last 5 minutes, fatigue will set in here. See who's got enough in the tank.
Shamrock misses a layup. Rebound put back, and you got to call a foul there.
Well, Solonkanen got whacked by 2 or 3 players.
Jovan to the free throw line.
He is going hard to the offensive boards.
Jovan there on the replay, fouled by Bombstark, and nobody is working harder in this game than Jovan Slavakian,
Nope.
who is up for the Bevo Francis NAIA Player of the Year Award. Bevo Francis, 60-some years ago, scored 116 points in a game. That same season, he averaged 50 points a game for Rio Grande. And the Player of the Year is named after the great scorer, Bevo Francis. And we'd like to thank our Frontier Conference sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. The corporate sponsors include Cooper Tire, Tire-Rama, D.A. Davidson, Earth Hotels, McDonald's, Northwestern Energy, Pepsi, and U.S. Bank. Well, Joe, the only thing that would make this game better if we went OT, and the Saints have had one overtime game this year, and I hope it doesn't. Who knows?
Well, Rocky, I know you did a 5 overtime football game last fall, correct?
And that was the first win for the Lights in Frontier Conference in 5 years. Yeah, 5 overtimes, and it was still both teams scored less than 30. I learned a lot about the new overtime rules that afternoon.
Yeah. Did you have a ticket because your parking meter expired?
Jovan from the free throw line, and a 4-point lead is one of the biggest we've had in this entire championship.
Yeah. Slovakian, and just quietly, he's got 10 points. He just hasn't shot well from the field, but he is getting it done from the free throw line.
Boy, you got to hit your free throws. Lawrence is going to come back in.
These next 5 minutes are going to be epic. This is going to be fun. Get ready.
This place is loud.
Everybody's catching their breath right now on the inbound, but Diallo's just going to let it roll up so he doesn't have to run any clock.
Diallo with 14 points in the game.
Pick and roll, high pick and roll from
Diallo gets open, it's in, and Diallo's got 16.
Yep, nice job, nice play, nice call set up by Adam Hyatt out of that timeout.
Under 5 minutes to be played in the championship. Jovan spins, double, triple team. Great pass on the inside, and not getting the finish is Hillman, the whistle and a foul.
Temple.
And that's going to go against the Saints.
Yep. Taylor England got great defensive position that time, a rebounding position, got the rebound, and Temple came over his back. Good call by the official.
A 3 would tie it.
So they're going to put the ball in Diallo's hands. Nope. They'll swing it the other side this time to Lawrence.
4th time these two teams have met this year. The Saints won 2. The Diggers won 1. It's been a long time since the Diggers won a conference tournament. 1999.
There's Bellis with Hillman on him.
Bellis, who played for the Cats. Bellis to make it a 1-point game.
Nope.
No. And Temple will clear it out. Saints by 3. 4:03 left to be played.
Big possession right here.
Shamrock fall away.
Nope.
Bricked it. Diallo goes down. Is there a whistle? There is.
There's a whistle. I think they're going to give it. I'm not sure. I believe it's on Hillman. It is. That's his third. They're blocking. Hillman said he was stationary. We couldn't see it because it was right down here in front of the student body section, but we could see a replay, see if he was set. Here he comes up the right side. Yeah, he was there. He didn't give him any room. He just got right in there. And I think the official said you got to give him a step, and he just was right in his grill when he caught it and turned.
A defensive game here. Diallo, England, and Lawrence hung on the front of the iron.
Great effort that time by Lawrence.
Big offensive rebound. Diallo, nobody's stopping him.
No.
Wow, Diallo's got 18.
Yep, he's had a fabulous second half after struggling a little bit from the field in the first half.
A 1-point game.
Bellis carried them early. But Diallo's been the answer here in the second half.
Jovan will drive. Jovan
bingo.
will score a rare field goal for Jovan Slovakian. who is now 2 for 10 from the field. And the Saints are back up by 3. Under 3 minutes left to be played in the conference championship game. Lawrence trying to get open, he
Hughes.
Forced it on the inside.
Pass to Hughes, but Hillman knocked it out of bounds, so it'll be tech ball on the baseline.
2 minutes and 44 seconds left to be played in this Frontier Conference Championship game. 3-point lead for the Saints for the tie. Lawrence, no. Offensive rebound, put back, Caleb Bellish.
1 point game.
We've got a 1 point game here. Two and a half to go.
Slavonkin gets a high ball screen from Temple, decides not to use it.
Cook behind the back. There's Shamrock. Johnny,
Nice
great pass to Jovan. He was
Hillman.
struggled offensively this entire game. And those last 2 baskets are simply huge for Carroll College.
Diallo's going to answer here. Going to tip to answer.
Diallo.
Cook on him.
They'll swing it around.
That's Hughes.
Hughes goes off the glass. It's back to a 1 point game. Wow. We got a timeout here. 61-60 Saints. I'd like to thank our Game of the Week sponsors, the Montana Chevy Dealers. Also brought to you by First Interstate Bank. Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Pepsi, Wayland Tire, and Opportunity Bank. Rocky Erickson alongside Joe McMahon, and unbelievable. Both these teams deserve to be in the postseason next weekend. And boy, it'd be great if they both made it to that round of 16, the national tournament.
And Montana Tech had a similar type game with what Montana Western last weekend, and got a bucket at the end of the game from Diallo to win it. What's it going to be today?
Saints with the full court pressure here. Saints shooting 40%. Tech shooting 40%. They're both 17 of 43. That's the kind of game this has been. Shamrock, Hillman, 90 seconds left to be played for the conference title. Shamrock working hard, he can't get open.
5 on the shot clock.
We're down to 3. Rises and fires, no.
Nope.
Big rebound.
Miss. Yep. Taylor England cleaning it up all night for Montana Tech. They got a chance right now, 1:11 to go to take the lead.
Tech scores here. You are going to hear it next to us.
That's what we
the
call
Tech
it.
Student body. They're on their feet here. Diallo from 15. No.
Nope.
Big rebound. Hillman, Johnny Hillman. Under a minute to go in a 1 point game. Saints are out on top here. Jovan will swing it around to Shamrock, will drive. Shamrock gives it up. Down low to Jovan, reverse, layup, hangs on the rim and doesn't drop. And the Diggers with a chance to take the lead here.
No timeout, they're going to play it out.
Under 30 seconds left to be played. 18 on the shot clock.
They're going to go for the last shot here.
Diallo with it up on top. Tech down by 1.
Cook on him.
Diallo wants to take it. He gets rid of it. It's on its way.
Yes!
The 3. Huge, Food Hughes.
It's a 3.
We got a timeout. Diggers by 2.
Diggers by 2 with 2.5 seconds left on the clock. What a possession. A clutch shot that time by Hughes for Montana Tech.
For Tech, They got a share of the Frontier Conference regular season for the first time since 1994. Tech has not won a conference tournament since 1999. It's been 23 years. And when Drew Hughes hit that three, puts them up by one, 2.5 to go. And I think they're going to throw it at least to midcourt.
Yeah.
And then they're going to have one more pass and then the shot to win it or lose it.
Look
we're not going to have overtime, Joe.
No, we're going to end up in the hands of Campbell or Slovakinen. But yeah, great ball fake that time by Hughes. Let's not lose sight of that. Great ball fake. Sent Hillman flying past him, wide open shot. And he nailed it. Could be the shot that wins the Frontier Conference tournament for Montana Tech this year.
What a game.
Great game.
Atmosphere for college basketball here. And listen to this crowd. 2.5. Saints down one. And they're going to have it on the inbounds here.
So Hillman will inbound it. They got to go the full length of the court.
And timeout. And head coach Adam Hyatt takes the timeout. He's never won here at Carroll College. The Diggers have lost their last 13, their last victory here in the PE Center, February 13, 2014, 79-78.
It's been a battle.
And there's Hughes with the three that put him up by one here.
A gigantic shot, obviously, for Hughes, but it's been a full team effort for Montana Tech to keep them in this game. Belic, Diallo, they've all had big plays. Taylor England's played a great second half. Laurent's got it going for a couple of possessions and carried them.
Joe, I say at inbounds, and one more pass, and the shot, they won't put the ball on the ground. And Saints will win or lose.
Yeah, and
on one attempt.
It's going to have to be a pretty severe foul. The officials have been letting them play tonight. It's been very physical on both ends. So
they're going to let the players win it.
They're not going to bail somebody out with a ticky-tack foul. 6 fouls on Carroll right now, just 4 on the Diggers. So even they've got fouls to give here.
They got the table out with the trophies.
Yeah. Just a matter of who's taking it home.
Well, here we go. 2.5, 1-point game. Diggers lead. Saints. Johnny Hillman.
He'll inbound.
Will get set on into bounds here.
Cook up with
Win
Slovakinen.
or lose for the Saints. Hillman looking for Jovan. Jovan gets it, puts it down. Jovan walked. Jovan walked. This game is over. And Montana Tech has won it, but wait. They have the fans go back to their seats. They're going to add some more time, and it really doesn't matter because Tech's going to have the ball. A travel violation on Jovan.
0.4 of a second left. Yeah, they'll have to inbound the ball, but yeah, it was they tried to flip it up ahead to Jovan. He took a dribble and took an extra step there when he got set for that shot.
Good call.
Yes, great call.
By the officials.
Absolutely.
Jovan was just fortunate he got the ball.
That was a great pass by Hillman.
Caleb Bellish on the inbounds, and all you got to do is tip it here. He's going to throw it in. It's tipped. Game over. And the Diggers of Montana Tech have won the Frontier Conference Tournament for the first time since 1999 in a 1-point victory.
What an effort.
62-61, and the celebration is underway here in Helena.
At Wayland Tire, it's service first, quality always. So stop in today and let us find the right set of Michelin tires for you. If you value longevity, check out the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest lasting family of tires on the road. Whether you drive a car, minivan, SUV, or truck, you'll be able to do more for more miles. Come visit our team of experts at Wayland Tire so we can match you with the right tire for the way you drive.
Wayland Tire. We know tires.
Montana. We are lucky to call it home. Discovery and adventures are around every corner of our state. The vibe is different here. When looking for a local, homegrown Montana bank, look no further. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles, or current competitive owners get $3,250 total value on this Silverado. See your Montana Chevy dealers.
The celebration continues here in the PE Center, and the Tech fans are excited, and they should be.
They should be.
What an incredible victory. Player of the game, Caleb Bellish out of Manhattan Christian, who started his college career for the Bobcats, and Bellish worked so hard. Great reverse layup there in our Pepsi replay. The player of the game, Caleb Bellish, out of Manhattan Christian, and he goes back up again. Bellish with 13 points in the game. He had 3 rebounds, and he was 3 of 3. And the last shot of the game, Drew Hughes, and Drew Hughes only had 1 field goal. Hughes only had 1 field goal this entire game, and this is it. The 3-point field goal to put his team up by 1. And that was simply huge. He finished the game with 4 points. And Hughes, that big 3 for a 1-point game. We had several ties. We had several lead changes in this game. A defensive battle as the Diggers shot 39%, the Saints shot 39%.
Not all tires are created equally. Some tires take 50 to 60 more feet to stop, and you don't need that on our Montana wintry roads. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Helena and let our knowledgeable team help you find the right tires for you, your family, and your vehicle this winter season. Point S Tire and Auto Service, keeping our roads safer 1 tire at a time. Make sure to ask about our best price tire match guarantee.
Montana. We're proud to say it's where we live and where we work. We're so much more than pretty scenery. We are all hardworking, resilient, and resourceful. The vibe is different here. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking.
You need us down there.
And Kent Paulson is with Dr. Seck as they get set to award the Frontier Conference Championship. And what a outstanding game this was here in the PE Center. And you know, Joe, think about this. 23 years, these players for Tech, they weren't even born the last time they won a Frontier Conference Championship.
No, they weren't. It's a good point, but it means a lot to not only Montana Tech, but the community of Butte. I mean, they earned it. They hung with Carroll the entire game, and right at the end, they took it. And
they travel well,
they hit the shot
fans, and
they hit the shot they needed to win it. Hughes did, and he'll never have a bigger shot. I mean, that's an amazing play, but it wasn't just that play that won the game for them. They just wouldn't go away. Carroll tried to go on runs, and Tech had an answer for it every time, Rocky.
Brennan Temple. And I believe that is the
their trophy.
Conference champions, the regular season conference champions with Dr. Sack. And Carroll College 28-4. They'll host a pod next weekend. Montana Tech 26-6. And Tech wins for the first time here in Helena since February 13th of 2014. And now the Diggers will get their conference trophy as well for sharing the Frontier Conference regular season. And the Diggers will also get the trophy for winning this conference tournament. And Coach Hyatt, big moment for him. There's the co-conference championship trophy, their first since 1994. And Kent Paulson handed out the hardware, the Frontier Conference Commissioner. And now the conference tournament trophy to the Diggers of Montana Tech. What a night. What a game. Hughes with the game-winning three to put his team up one with 2.5, and Carroll unable to get a shot off to win the game, a travel violation. And we're going to take one more break, and we're going to come back and wrap things up here in Helena.
"45 years, 2 packs a day. It's like $80,000. I thought I was just hurting myself until I fell asleep in a chair with a cigarette. The whole house went up. I lost it all. I knew smoking was expensive, but I never thought it would cost me everything."
At Opportunity Bank, we've been around for a while. 100 years, in fact. And in that time, we've weathered some storms, seen some changes. And while that's no small feat, we don't measure success in time. We measure it by the impact we've made. We measure it by the success of the families, communities, and businesses we've served. After all, to us, there's no better investment than the people of Montana. Here's to the next 100 years.
At Wayland Tire, it's service first, quality always. Performance, pride, and passion. 3 things that define the rich legacy of BF Goodrich Tires and the lasting partnership that we've shared over the years. Like the ever-popular BF Goodrich KO2 tire and all the Advantage TA line of tires, stop in and talk to your local performance experts at Wayland Tire and get set up with the right type of tires from the company that invented performance, BF Goodrich.
Wayland Tire. We know tires.
You know, the big winner in this game, the Frontier Conference.
Yeah, that's true.
The atmosphere for this championship game was simply off the charts.
Incredible.
Unbelievable. A physical game, a defensive battle.
Yeah.
As they move on in the NAIA playoffs,
good point.
Is the rest of the nation ready for this type of physical defensive game?
I don't know. It was nothing but physical defensively for both teams tonight, and if they can keep that up, they're both going to go a long ways in this tournament.
How good is the Frontier Conference basketball these days?
I mean, when you play each other 4 times, there's no secrets here. Carroll was well-versed coming in, ready to go. So was Montana Tech. No secrets, but they represent themselves well across nationally.
It's going to be huge. These are 2 of the teams that shared the Frontier Conference regular season, 13-2, and they both go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Carroll will host a 3-team pod next weekend. Only 16 teams advance to the Nationals. How great would it be? Remember, it wasn't that long ago where Carroll played in that national championship game the first year for Coach Paulson. Joe, somebody's got to win the national title.
Yes.
Why not one of these 2 teams?
Could very easily be. There's a lot of talent out there in the NAIA, but these are 2 of the top teams. So it very easily could see one of these teams in the final.
Not official yet, but we could have 4 women's teams in. We got 2 men's teams. That's half the conference. in the NEI playoffs. Frontier Conference is looking very, very good right now.
It is. Yep. Credit and kudos to Ken Paulson and all the coaches in the colleges in the conference itself.
For Joe McMahon, Rocky Erickson, what an exciting game of the
fun.
Frontier Conference Championship as Tech defeats the Saints 62-61.
This uniform symbolizes living up to a higher standard. To the Army National Guard soldier, earning it represents a commitment to a nearly 4th-century tradition of vigilance. To don this uniform in the Army National Guard is to be a guardian of freedom in the American way of life. Join us in a timeless tradition of selfless service at NationalGuard.com.
Not all tires are created equally. Some tires take 50 to 60 more feet to stop, and you don't need that on our Montana wintry roads. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Helena and let our knowledgeable team help you find the right tires for you, your family, and your vehicle this winter season. Point S Tire and Auto Service, keeping our roads safer one tire at a time. Make sure to ask about our best price tire match guarantee.
Make Montana City Grill and Saloon your choice for family dining and sports bar fun. Lunch starts daily at 11 a.m. Try our half-pound burger or our quarter-pound burger. Our dinner menu includes our famous Huckleberry pork ribs, prime ribs served 7 nights a week, seafood, pasta, and much more. After your meal, try your luck in our cozy casino. Domestic beers are free and house drinks are just $1.
Come see my pop at Montana City Grill. He has the best food in town.
While students around the world found their education on pause due to the pandemic, Carroll College's holistic nursing program allowed me, safely, to start a play, serve as a student senator, work on my right hook, ski with my friends, and in the midst of the pandemic, prepare to join the front lines. Through a world-class simulation lab and a program renowned for excellence, Carroll College kept my education on track and in person. Carroll College, not for school, but for life.
I don't feel like just another account. I actually feel like a person and a friend and part of a community.
We came to Ascent because we knew that they would look beyond the credit score at character.
At the Myrna Loy, we have a mission, and we work with Ascent Bank because they work that way too.
At Ascent Bank, we believe banking is more than providing financial services. It's starting to think outside the box for the benefit of our customers, because that benefits them, and that's the right thing to do.
Ascent Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.